Hello and welcome to Lions TV's post-match vlog. I'm going to come in and do it off the cuff today because I've got the fucking raving. That was an absolute pile of shit. Possibly the worst performance I've seen since Harris has been in charge of Millwall. We've been done 3-1 there by an absolute tin pot outfit in a tin pot stadium. And I don't want to turn this into doom and gloom TV. But people at the game asking me to do the vlog, so I've got to call it how I see it. Let's start with the team. The team was Jordan Archer in goal. Joe Martin was at left back. Marlon Romeo right back. Craig and Webster centre half. Then we had Worrell on the right mid. We had Callum Butcher in the centre of midfield with Williams. We had Shane Fergie on the left with Aidan O'Brien and Steve Morrison up front. Now I'm going to play it a different way today. I'm not going to go through and analyse each individual player and how they played. I might delve into that. This is how I like to look at it. And I told a good mate of mine the other day, we're having a chat about football in general. I look at that team and this is what I try and pick out of a team that I would pick. Is this player good enough to play on a team that's going to get us out of this division? And if I look through that team now, Joe Martin, no. Tony Craig, I don't even know what he's still doing, playing on the football pitch. No, absolutely not. Fergie, no. So, you know, there's a few players there. Looking at that team, we're not going anywhere. Changes need to be made. More so, the changes need to be made. It's the tactics now. We're persisting with this long ball, and it's just a pile of shit. The frustrating thing is we've got the players there that can play football, and so I listened to Harris at the back end of a game at home against Bradford on the radio, and he said, teams will outplay us for long spells. I accept that. It's the way we play. We feel we can hurt them in other areas, but this ain't working no more. And the thing is, we've got players there that can play football. Now, my question to Neil Harris would be, why have you gone out and signed Dave Worrell? You signed Greg Wild, and for those of you who are a Fergie fan, the one thing I will give Fergie is he's got a good delivery. So why have you gone out and spent your money on wingers when you're not going to use them? You need to get the ball, get it wide to the wingers, let them get down the wing and put crosses in. What was the point in signing these wingers? To play as a midfielder must be the most frustrating thing in the world for Millwall because, again, you're just playing off knockdowns. And against the Chesterfields of this world, sometimes it's effective. But when it's not, we've got to play football. He's left Ben Thompson out today. I'm sorry, if Ben Thompson deserved to be dropped, then I must be watching something else. Williams is slow, but a ball player. And today, Butcher looked very slow. The second Thompson come on, to me, it almost looked like he was playing his own game. He turned it round for that 20 or so minutes he come on. He was playing with the ball, he was running with the ball, and he was getting the ball wide, knocking some nice passes, and we just looked so much better for it. I just don't know. I mean, listen, I love Harris, and he's an ex-legend of the club, and blah, 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 but he's got to wake up. At what point? It's almost come to the point now where he's backed into a corner and he won't hold his hands up. With Tony Craig, is just, I don't know what planet the guy's on. He maybe once was a good footballer, but he's awful. There's no excuse for it. Joe Martin scores a nice goal occasionally, tries hard, not good enough. Where's his discipline at? The average has had to take him off after 35 minutes before he gets sent off. And we just weren't at the races. It was shit. And I've never ever once left a game early for as 35 years I can remember supporting Millwall. And today I left in injury time. I just couldn't face it anymore. This is depressing, sorry. But people have asked me to do the vlog and I've done it. It can be rectified. Play football. As a football manager, Harris hasn't been brought up this way. Harris has been brought up as a Millwall player for how many years he was at the club. In the team of the 2000s, the late 90s, we played football. I don't know where he's got this. You've got to lump it long. It is not working and it has to stop. And so, like I say, the frustrating thing is we've got the players to play football. If we didn't, and I think if we played a bit more football, this is where you'll see the best of O'Brien, you'll see the best of Worrell. Thompson, Harry's been dropped there today, he's just beyond me. But, 3-1, absolute shit. That's it, I don't really know what else to say. Let's keep our chin up if we can. And please, let's start fucking knocking the football around. Come on, you Lions.